So we'll see if he can do it again, if he can pull through for his team. The score is even. Maegis Moonrise spawning as the blue Zerg in the top right on Neo Planet S. And the last hope, him as well as this player, the green Protoss from Druidz, Ovix. We've seen him in the 2v2.
Yeah, that's what I was about to point out. We've seen the Ovix playing the 2v2 that Druidz was able to win.
Yeah.
So these players both pretty confident. They were able to win their first game that they played in the series. For Ovix, it's the 2v2 that he won, and for Moonrise, it's the first game that was played that he won. So both are going to be feeling pretty confident about themselves, and I think both teams might have put forward their best player. So a PvZ Neoplanet S. Oh my god, I cannot begin to describe how much I hate this map as a Protoss player.
Why?
It's
I know why. I just want you to tell me so that I can laugh with you and nod and agree.
Taking a third on this map is impossible. It's literally impossible. You
Yes!
cannot do it. It is such a bad map. I don't like it at all. But we see Moonrise going for a 12 pool. So a bit of cheesy deasy here. Not super cheesy, not super standard either. Looking to do some damage with that 12 pool. Whereas Ovix, he's going to be going for Nexus first.
This might... Okay, there goes the Forge. He finally realizes that pool is a little bit sooner than it should have been. If he would have gone for Nexus first, I don't think he would be able to continue this game, to be quite honest. Because, like, the Forge would be so late, you would probably never block that wall. Maybe you would manage to do a full wall off, but one of those buildings would go down before the cannon finish.
Probably. Yeah, that's right. So he's very lucky that not lucky, very skilled decision there to actually get that Forge down. Only 4 Zerglings were produced, so in the long run, I think he might have been fine either way. I mean, he's buying some time with that probe. And of course, the Overlord out of Moonrise sees that there's not going to be that much to be achieved at the front of Ovix base, so he's just going to chase that probe around and maybe kill it. Maybe the probe will be microed perfectly, and if it is microed perfectly, should be able to get back home.
Yep, should be. I'm always a little bit, angry when I play matches, and what the Zerg player does is, like, he puts all of his 4 lings on my probe, because on bigger maps, no matter how good you are, the probe is just not gonna survive ever, and it just doesn't make it back home. And then when you watch pro matches, they always put like 1, maybe 2 lings on the probe, and that's it. They just don't care killing 1 probe, and you're telling to yourself, like, why do all of these guys on the ladder put 4 lings on my probe? I want that probe to live. Why don't you play like the pros? Go watch some replays or something.
Don't put 4. Well, the reason pros don't do that, obviously, is because they need their other 2 links to hold a watchtower and to scout for potential cannon proxies at their third and at their natural. So, you can take your advantage. If you notice always 4 Zerglings get put onto your probe, just send out another probe and cannon their third, because they might not have vision there.
That's true. That's why they want to get rid of those probes as fast as possible. But I have to say that the Druidz player Ovix did a very good job of re-scouting with that probe. It's still alive, only just now will go down. The Zergling taking care of her. But he did scout the third base. That was a really important information for Ovix to have, especially on this map. Now he knows that, well, okay, I'm safe for the time being.
Yeah. That's indeed all that he knows now. Both players are safe for the time being. Druidz, Ovix knows that a third base is on the way, and Moonrise is aware of the fact what Ovix is doing. As he's got an Overlord just now scouting in here, we'll not be able to see too terribly much, but there isn't that much to see yet. We don't see a Robo yet. No Stargate, but there is a double gas on the way, so a lot of gas will be in the bank for Ovix, so he's gonna have to make his tech decision in just a matter of seconds. Kills the Overlord, and we should see a Robo or a Stargate go down. There it is, Stargate going down in the back.
Huh. This is a really smart decision, I have to say, by Ovix. He waited until he got rid of both the Overlords, and even though Moonrise knows about the gases in the natural, and look at this, we also have one Zealot trying to do magic here, gets one drone, maybe he will get another one. Nice micro there from Ovix, actually still keeping that Zealot alive, so very nice. So even though the Stargate is delayed, Moonrise does not know about it. And since he doesn't even know that there was a pylon in the back of the base, he's not even going to check there with this another Overlord, and it might go down. I mean, Druidz player doing so much work here with the Zealot, just with the building placement, he's essentially forcing the Maegis player to waste resources on more Overlords.
Yeah, indeed. Making more Overlords, always an annoying thing to have happen, of course. Phoenix now coming out. That's the first Phoenix on the field there. Is he going to produce more? Yes, there is. A second Phoenix going to come out for that. That's a little bit weird, I want to say. Going Phoenix on this map. Phoenix is usually a bit of a macro opener and something that you want to go the long haul with. But what is he going to do with those Phoenix? I mean, Moonrise can just keep on expanding towards... ooh, we see a few Zerglings trying to run in here. Not really achieving much. But I'm really feeling that the longer Ovix waits, the more difficult position he's going to be in. I would have really liked to see him hit some very, very sharp 2-base timing, which is still something that he can do, but it's going to be a weird build, man. Immortal Phoenix with a bit of ground support.
Yeah,
or is he actually going to try to take that third? What do you think?
I think he's actually going to try to take the third, build Immortals just because of the Roach threat. I think he's going to try to take that third, definitely. The question is, which third will he take? Obviously, it's a little bit better to take this one at the 6 o'clock, but sometimes you see Protoss is taking the one at the 9 o'clock, just because it's a little bit further away from your opponent, takes those units longer to get there. And now he reveals the Phoenixes, there are 4 of them, and he will go forward with them. And you're absolutely right, Lillian, if you're going Phoenixes, you want to get that Stargate up ASAP. And this is not what happened. He delayed that Stargate, and because right now he won't do much with those Phoenixes. There is not much he can do. We already have Spore Crawlers everywhere. We have Lair Finish, so Hydroden will be finished in a couple more seconds time here. And well, there is no Colossi transition ready. He should be putting down the Robo-Bay right now. But and there is no third attempt. Well, this is really weird. Is he really going for a 2-base attack here?
He is dropping another 2 gateways and the Robo.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be 6 gateways and a Robo on 2 bases right now. So maybe something with 1 or 2 Colossi with ranged and just a big army with Phoenix, Immortals, and a lot of gateway units. No, it's not going to be that. He is going to take that third base in the top left position. That base is so difficult to defend there.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult for him. Ovix, I like it though. He's playing very ballsy. He's not afraid to go into the late game versus Moonrise on this map, which is brave. It's brave.
It is. Now the reason why this map is difficult to defend is this entrance from the side. It's a high ground that you need to have vision of. And it shortens the distance between your opponent and this base quite considerably. So, you know, you can defend the top, but it's really difficult to defend the side. And of course, your opponent can hit you from the bottom as well, and threaten both your natural and your third base. But yeah, sometimes it's a better choice. And whoa, hold on, we have an engagement here. Those were all the force fields that Ovix had available, even wasting a time warp, trying to prevent those units going up to the third. He does not want to cancel that. It's late enough as it is, but he will maybe have to do it. Nice maneuvering here by the Maegis player. As soon as the Protoss army moves north, he comes back into the natural. Wow, really impressed here.
What is he going to be able to do, though? Moonrise throwing away a lot of units. He's going to lose a lot of roaches trying to take out that third base, and there's only a few roaches in the main base, so he's going to be able to kill a few workers. He's been able to kill only 4, though. Zealot's now being warped in to clean that up, and I think all in all, Ovix is definitely getting the better end of this trade. If we take a look at the supplies right now, Ovix is actually very far ahead in the supply. He is down 20 workers, though.
Yeah, he is. And you know the supplies can change at any minute here, basically, given that we have a Zerg in play. But for the time being, Moonrise just produced some lings to help him stay alive. He's continuing his harassment with the roaches and those lings, which is something that I really like. You know, he's like, I haven't seen any colossi. Okay, now he sees the colossi and immediately pulls back. That's the caster curse, man. Like every time a caster says something, that's not happening, it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's something that tends to happen quite a bit. Especially when, like a caster points out, he still doesn't have this, and then he drops it at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Because the player realizes, oh wow, I need the... Oh, there's no wall off, and a lot of speedlings going to be streaming into the main base, but there's zealots waiting for them in the mineral line. So he put his door open, but he had resources ready there to deal with those Zerglings who ran in. More Zerglings trying to harass the third base, but look at that wall. That's not something I've seen before, but that might have something to do with the fact that I've never seen a Protoss safely secure a third base on the...
Oh my god, there's a gap! Are you kidding me? Oh. Alright, let me just wall off this location to prevent any Zergling... What the... How did they... Oh well. So... All in all, we have 23 probes have gone down over the course of this game, and well, Druidz player Ovix making a very good decision since his economy is just reeling from all these blows. He's just, I need to attack now, and he's making a very good decision here. He's using a very good timing. The Ultra Cavern is not yet down. The Adrenal Glands are not yet down. He can kill a lot with this, but Moonrise, he's doing a smart thing as well, counterattacks.
Yeah, but that counterattack just isn't powerful enough. Even if he takes down a third, Ovix is going to be very easily able to defend the third base. Phoenix are still around, and if you just make sure... Oh, there's a Colossi there at the wall of the natural, so he's going to be completely fine. Moonrise on only 131 supply. Has to be careful, cannot afford to lose a single investor. His queens are very pivotal as well. Has to be super careful. He needs to buy time for his 6 Ultralisks to come out, but even with 6 Ultralisks, there are a lot of Immortals in this army composition. 3 Immortals might be too much.
Yeah, I think that might be too much, and especially with the amount of Stalkers we have here. They don't have Blink, but if you spread them out correctly, they can help out quite a bit. Nice forcefuls there to trap the one Infestor, even though it's without energy, at least preventing him from regenerating that. And, you know, right now, I feel like Druidz, like Ovix, can go home, or just pull back a little bit, or find this one other base that Moonrise has, because even though he lost a lot of workers, he just killed off 2 bases, he killed off a lot of drones, and that puts him so tremendously ahead.
Yeah, Ovix could just A-move for the victory right now. 6 Ultralisks have popped out, but they have no supporting units. Look at the army supply. It's 5 Ultralisks, 4 Infestors, and 28 Lings, and that's not a lot of stuff. Even some hallucinated Archons in here to maybe soak up some damage, but there is a Spore Crawler there, so that might not be the best option. We see some infested Terran harassment at the third base. I don't even think he's going to get the Nexus.
I think he might.
Yeah, he's going to get the Nexus, but he will lose his natural. There's a lot of Ultralisks getting a really good surface area here. These Ultras are actually doing a lot better than I expected. Is he actually still going to win this game?
Wow, he pushes back the Protoss army, and this is what I said before, that in all honesty, Ovix should have gone home, but no, he felt too safe. He thought, well, hey, let me just kill your natural now, and it's going to be game. Well, no, not going to happen. And well, now all he has are these Phoenixes, pretty much. 2 Colossi, a couple of Stalkers, 3 Archons back home, but that's it.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a lot left. There's now a Viper on the field, a single one, I believe. Yes, there's a single Viper on full energy, so that can use Abduct a little bit on the low amount of Colossi to help him win this game.
Yeah.
The game isn't over yet. I mean, Ovix is re-expanding to his 3rd. The mining happening for Moonrise is not a lot. Taking a look at the income tab, we can see that the income is currently favoring Moonrise a little bit, but not that much.
Well, nice attempt to deny the third base of Ovix yet again by Moonrise. Not going to help. This time Ovix on the ball
Mm-hmm.
and defended that beautifully. Finally, we have Blink in play. And these Phoenixes, look how much those Phoenixes have done. Oh, but this may have been the last thing they have done. Well, no, wait a minute. No more Fungals, no more Infestors. They killed all of those Infestors. Just to, say that.
Mm-hmm.
So they have been very, very useful, and Moonrise, he's continuing to produce Infestors, and and Ovix is continuing to kill them. This is such a back and forth matter as far as the Phoenix versus Infestor battle goes.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, getting rid of Infestors is more important for Ovix than it is for Moonrise to get rid of Phoenixes.
Yeah, the Phoenix not that useful anymore. This time we do have a Zealot on hold position at the wall, so any Ling run balance that Moonrise wants to make happen are not going to be happening. The third base is about to... Is it just now finished up again for Ovik, so he will be able to resume mining there. He needs to get some probes over there, but he only has 43, so he's going to have a hard time saturating two bases with only 43 probes. Dark Shrine on the way. Always a good building to get in a late game.
Yeah, not only in the late game, I found that in the current state of Heart of the Swarm, it's also a very valuable mid-game decision to go for the Dark Shrine. In fact, we have been seeing a lot more DT play coming from Protoss players all throughout the leagues and tournaments, using them as a harassment tool or a scouting tool, or just keep an eye on the bases and expansions. So yeah, let us look here. Who has the bigger economy? It's quite even. I'm really surprised, even though the Zerg is technically up a base on the Protoss.
Yeah, it doesn't really have the saturation though to make it actually worth it. And now we see Ovix is going to be moving out. He has a lot of Archons, only one Immortal in this army composition. It's all going to be about the Fungals. Will the Fungals hit properly? There's only two of those Ultralisks here, and I don't think he has enough attacking units in here. The Ultra is getting transfused a lot, but there's just not enough supporting units for Moonrise. He's making another 3 Ultralisks. Another Ultra comes in from the left, but they are not together as they needed to be, and GG gets called by Moonrise. And Druidz, Clan Druidz does take the victory here today.
3-2.